Hey guys, welcome to Mojito's Lab. I'm gonna be reacting to Derrick Jaxn's recent video on Instagram. Apparently he's cheated on his wife. I don't know much about him, but let's get into it and find out, I guess. On his video he says, "Did I cheat in my marriage?" I think he did, but he's just trying to act. That wasn't him, but it's him. Anyways, let's get into it. So, play.
What's going on, guys? Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Derrick, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. We understand.
Denea. Why is he holding her so tight? As if she's gonna. He's the one who's cheated. Apparently. But he's holding her so tight. And I'm getting uncomfortable myself.
As some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around.
So basically he cheated. Is this a new marriage? Doesn't make sense, bro.
September of last year. But, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage.
Why is he saying Derrick Jaxn as if it wasn't him? He's playing that double act. He doesn't refer to... I think he's lying to himself. You know what I mean? It's either Derrick Jaxn or Derrick Jaxn. You know what I mean? There's no in between. Just say I cheated.
Involved, I want to be clear. I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex.
Damn! He went in. He's gone in. Like he's just had full on, not casual date, not casual talk, not casual, flirting, but all the way in. Mr. Jaxn, you fucked up.
To sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of.
Why is his wife saying so still? I'll be fuming. He's gone in public and talking about him cheating on his wife while she is sitting next to him. Like, don't you feel like she's been forced? I feel like she's been forced to sit there and he's holding her tight as if like, too stiff, man, too stiff. A big guy like that shouldn't be sitting and holding his wife just like that while confessing to something he did.
With us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took.
Of course not.
Definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. Now, I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys personally.
Why is he saying it publicly? Is it because he was caught out? I think if no one did catch him out or, brought it up, he wouldn't have come and said it. Because this guy, from the videos I've seen, he's a preacher about love and how the guy should act. Ladies, be careful, do this, do that. And you come and publicly say that you cheated on your wife. That just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. If you fucked up, you fucked up. He should have just, you know what, Derrick Jaxn, you should take your page down because you're a disgrace. If it was a normal person, I'll get it. You know what, he's cheated. Bam, bam, bam. He's told his wife, listen, it was a mistake, done and dusted. But as a preacher, it's just like, double sin. I mean, you're telling people lies. You're telling people what to do. Yeah. I'm assuming from the messages I read, I'm assuming a lot of people have gone through so much because of this guy, and now to find out he's been lying all that time. That's messed up. Let's continue.
Foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it.
Hold on. How many years? Rewind that.
Everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it.
Man said 12 years. They've been married 12 years. Or am I getting this wrong?
But now that it's been made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a
You might as well.
preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that for any amount of time or any length of time to any extent, and think that I can't be held accountable. You know, the same way that I preach, you know, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me.
He's lying. I think someone made him do it. I think she said, you know what? Maybe. I don't know. But she said, if she's a strong lady, she would have said, do it or else. Or she would go public and ruin his, he's ruined it for himself, but that would have topped her up.
No friend influenced me. It don't matter how I was raised or with trauma or whatever. Look, I made decisions. I made a series of decisions. I got to account for it. There's no excuse or justification. I've already made that bed and have had to lie in it. And now we're finally getting on to the other side, personally, in our own healing, in our own marital oneness. And now
2 minutes into the video, she hasn't said nothing. Why? I don't get it. There's something going on. There's more to this. Derrick, if you see this video, I want you to get back at me. I want to know the full story. I don't care. I want to know the full story. Or if you're the wife and seen this before him, holla at me. I want to know.
this is being made public to you guys, so we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know where we're at with that. But did you want to say anything?
Yes.
Yeah. Now she wants, babe, you want to say? I think this is rehearsed. I think they sat down and said, okay, we're going to say this, to just bury everything, and then behind the scenes, we're going to do whatever we're going to do. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to, go mad. You know them ladies out there, how they do.
I do want to just add that I agree with what you just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level.
Of course not.
And it was unacceptable. And it's not something that I tolerate or that we tolerate moving forward. And when I've been flooded again with men.
You don't tolerate it, but you're moving forward. So is that the outcome of your conversation with Mr. Derrick? I don't get it. Did he make you, wink wink, did he make you say things like this? I need to know, man. I might have to fly to America just to find out.
These things and about, I need to leave or why haven't I left? And the answer is, when I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time
She
to do
left.
so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on I am not coming back.
So this has been going on for a while then? Probably. Because she went, he tried to get her back a few times, he was begging, apparently, but man.
And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality and how he carried himself and how he presented himself and conversations that we were able to have that we had never been able to have in just 12 years of knowing each other. And when we were able to have these dialogues, said, okay, Lord, this is something that you've had your hand on, and this was with me being completely removed from his life, and him pursuing God, continuing to pursue God, and continuing to eliminate.
So him pursuing God, that makes him a good person. That he's not gonna do it again. Where's the sense? Make it make sense, man. Seriously. He's pursuing God. And he could tell you shit like that all night long. But the next day he goes out, he's probably calling the same girl again.
These things that led up to the catastrophe that you guys are seeing for the first time. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel for it and continue to do so.
This is
Still
deep.
continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. And that is what I needed for the continuation of me being present in this marriage and to stand by his side.
So basically she's agreeing to stay in
I'm at
marriage.
peace, and I proudly stand by his
I
side.
think she did beat his ass.
I have no
He looks big, but
hesitation. I have no
I think he's a pussy.
no shame about that. And it's only because of the grace of God and the mercy of God. And we have already turned a new chapter in this story. We are continuing to move forward, and we are just now
This is
sharing
pissing me off now.
that with you all. And I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well.
What's God got to do with this? No, hold on. What's it got to do with God? He's fucked up. He cheated. And what? Is you forgiving him? You don't know if God is gonna forgive him or not. How many women were there? We need to find out. How many ladies?
Moving forward. So
FBI and that.
And I get it. Some of y'all, like, this may come as a huge shock, probably a huge disappointment.
Of course that's a fucking disappointment, Mr. Derrick. You fucked up. Boo boo. You fucked up.
You down.
Yeah.
You know, if you had a perspective
It's a
shift
shock.
of who Derrick is, hopefully it's away from anything remotely close to perfection and in the
If you haven't checked his Instagram page, check it. Because he's fucking preaching. This is pissing me off right now. He's preaching about love this, love that, blah, 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 blah. But then he goes behind closed doors, does some next shit, and now he goes, oh, I'm sure this is a shock to you all. Of course. What do you think? Do you think everyone's going to be okay with it? Especially the people who follow you and who believe your shit. I'm calling you fucking out. You coming out, mate.
that, you know, I am a human.
I'll make you a cup
and
of
that does
coffee
not
and
justify
I'll show you.
anything that I did, but I don't want anybody out there to be putting me on a pedestal. If you did, then I hate that you did that. Maybe I gave you cause for that, and I apologize if I did. For those who are saying, Derrick, I don't want to ever listen to you again, it's totally understandable.
Of course.
I appreciate you while I had your support and helping me get the message out about healing and healthy relationships.
I ain't gonna
So
be following you.
Needed it, myself included. And for those who are going to continue to support, man, I appreciate you like never before, because I know it's not going to be easy.
So basically, this is him not apologizing about, you know, what he did. It's not about his wife. He's not apologizing to his wife. I'm telling you this because He's trying to save his ass and save his social media. I'm telling you, that's what he's doing. He's doing it for the internet, nothing else.
At least for a little while so many things are still fresh and attached to my name. But for everybody out there, if you get nothing else from what I've ever said over the last 9 years or right here in this video, please get this. Nothing is right until it is right with God. Nothing works until it comes into alignment with biblical standard of how God told us to do things, especially when we're talking about a marital, spiritual covenant. You know, you cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be. And it's because it's really only by God's.
See what I'm trying to understand about these people? You have to do wrong to know God. Why can't you do right to know God? These are the people that have no faith. As soon they get caught up into something, oh, I'm gonna turn to God. But when everything's, good, they don't know God. God doesn't exist. But now suddenly he's a preacher. He's gonna be going to the church every Sunday. I hope so, because he's gonna get beaten up by his wife, not me.
Praise that we're even able to be here on this video, holding hands.
Oh,
like
holding
a
hands.
year ago, 7-8 months ago, even I couldn't see this happening. I thought it was over.
He's squeezing the life out of her, man.
Relationship with God, but that's the fruit of bringing things in alignment with God. And
What kind of fruit? Is it bananas?
Now being made public from last year and years past. That's a result of getting out of alignment with doing things God's way. So that's where I stand. That's where we stand. And again, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you soon. What's going on,
Okay,
guys?
now I'm so done with this guy. Seriously, I don't even want to talk about him again. I don't want to see his face. But listen, if you haven't checked the video, check it out. Obviously, you will see it on my reaction. Let me know what you think, because anyone as a preacher, anyone in any sector, to come and tell you all these things, it could be anything about life, about positivity, about love, about marriage, about health, about gym, and then suddenly you see they're doing something wrong, which it doesn't go with what they say, it doesn't relate, then how would you react? Yeah, let me know, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you. And again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you soon.